With an increasing number of US lawmakers demanding action, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson says his country holds Myanmar's military leadership accountable for what's happening in Rakhine State. In its latest report, Amnesty International is accusing Myanmar security forces of the systematic rape and murder of hundreds of Rohingya villagers. Since August, almost 600,000 Rohingya have fled Myanmar for Bangladesh because of what the UN has described as a textbook case of ethnic cleansing. Well, the UN Human Rights Chief is threatening to seek the Security Council's intervention if the perpetrators aren't punished. Zaid Ra'ad al-Hussein spoke with Aljazzera's Mike Hanna on Wednesday.
The attacks by the Arakan Salvation Rohingya army was met by a very methodical, well-planned, well-organized response that did not seem to us to be anything remotely like counterinsurgency, but a wholesale displacement of people from northern Rakhine to Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh. And so it had all the hallmarks of ethnic cleansing.
Now, what monitors have made clear as well is that it's not just the enforced removal of people, it's also the destruction of their homes to prevent them from returning.
I mean, the confirmation of this will come in two forms. One is how many they're willing to accept back. If it's only a trickle, then this confirms the ethnic cleansing hypothesis. And the second, of course, is that all of this would have to be confirmed when one day, surely those who have committed or perpetrated these atrocities are hauled up before a court and answered to a judge, so that the victims can sense that to a certain extent justice will be served. And we in particular for many years have asked that we not just have an office in Yangon, but that we be given unfettered access to northern Rakhine whenever we feel and deem it necessary. And this second part was not forthcoming when we made an explicit request of Aung San Suu Kyi in October last year to send in investigators.
At a time, she was telling the international community that the military had completed its operation in the wake of that attack last year. Satellite imagery made very clear that they had not.
Yes, and today I received further information that what we're seeing in northern Rakhine is still continuing. What we have been seeing is still continuing. Reports of extrajudicial killings, reports of sexual abuses of the most horrific kind, of course including rape. This is still ongoing, notwithstanding the claim that the military operations have largely wound down. This does not seem to be the case, but the idea that this can be conducted with impunity, I think, must be put behind us. And then if the authorities in Myanmar are resistant, then the Security Council should consider